Alright, today's episode on Tequila Forever, Forever Tequila. I'm going to be doing a review on Dos Ángeles Caídos, Rosa, Blanco. So this tequila is coming out of number 1522. I believe that was Hacienda de Oro, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's the same distillery where, you know, Suave Tequila was produced. I believe I did a review on the Añejo. There's Entre Manos. Someone recommended me that tequila, but I haven't tried it yet. I think there's some other tequilas there too that that are supposed to be good and stuff coming out of that distillery. I think they make like 31 different types of tequila there, so it's quite a bit, but it's not an exaggerated amount. You know what I mean? They do have some additive-free tequilas there, including this one. So I believe last week I did the review on this Cascanes Rosa Blanco. That was a really good tequila. Of course, I do believe it's a bit pricey, but it is good. I think I rated it like an 88. Would have gone higher, I think, if the price was just a bit lower. But then, overall, being a high proof and everything, I still think it's overpriced. But anyways, someone mentioned that this tequila right here is supposed to be one of the best or something like that on the comments, that people were saying. And I have seen this one before. This never really caught my eye. And, sometimes when, either someone recommends or they're saying something, I'm like, fuck it, whatever, let's try it, right? If I can find it at a good price, that is. So this one, I believe, is $64.99. So it's not bad. A little bit, I think, on how this tequila is produced. They use autoclave ovens. I believe it's, slowly cooked for like 12 hours. They use a roller mill. I think it's deep well water. The fermentation, I believe, is wild yeast. And then they use, I think, stainless steel pots with copper coil. And then the barrels where these are rested in, where the Blanco's rested in, what was that wine's name? I believe, I think they're Tempranillo wine barrels, if I'm not mistaken, from Viñas del Sol. So the barrels, I believe, they previously held, Santos Brujos wine. I think that's supposed to be somewhere down south in California. I think somewhere by the border or something like that. I didn't really look into it too much. It's kind of hard to get any information on this tequila. I think this is female owned, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, let's get down to doing this review. So it's supposed to be really good, apparently. Let's find out. I tried this, I think last week or a few days ago, not last week, a few days ago, but I had other, tequilas that day. So, I want to do it on a fresh palate on this. So we can go ahead and take a look at it here in the glass. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and just, like I say, give it a little swirl. And, I can see the viscosity, it's quite thick. It's sticking onto the glass. It seems to be holding up quite well. I can see it all lined up all around. It's barely starting to break. Anyways, we take a look at the color in this one. This is, it's like a really light, it's like a lightish pink color. Take a look at that, a little bit of light. So it's a light, it's really clear pink. And here next to it, the Cascanes, obviously. I also poured a glass on this one because I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. And if you take a look at the color on this one, it's kind of like a ruby pinkish color as well. So which one is darker? I think the Cascanes is a little bit darker. I know the Cascanes, the second batch right here, I believe it was 31 days, rested. I can't even remember the barrels right now at the moment, but this one I don't know, how long. And this is 100 proof. This one's 80 proof. But I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? They're both Rosas. They're both Blancos. Let's see. Let's see if the prices, compared to the prices and everything, give a personal opinion on that too. So let's go ahead and start off with this one. And by the way, I had a glass already poured. That way it kind of opens up a little bit. Because I think when I first poured it, there was a lot of strong vapors of alcohol, coming from the Ángeles Caídos. As of now, I think it air out really nice. So I'm getting some really fruity notes. So on this one, what I'm picking up on the nose is I'm getting a little bit of anise on the far back. I'm also picking up like tons of cinnamon. A little bit of like a minerality, and then there is some cooked agave in there. And I can smell the grapes, and I'm also, picking up something like something that's maybe like a raisin, that's like some dried raisins, or perhaps even like some purple grapes, So it does have a nice nose to this. I'm gonna say it's a little bit musky, but there's a lot of cinnamon that I'm picking up on this tequila. And when we come down to the cascanes on the nose, wow, I mean, this is a lot more aromatic. I'm gonna say it's also a bit floral. They both smell good, but in the cascanes, it smells lighter. But you get some earthy notes. You get that pepper. I pick up like strawberry notes, berries, nice cooked agave, and I mean it's also very fruity, and you do get some of that wine influence in there too. So they both smell really good. I'm gonna say this one's a little bit lighter on the nose, but it also doesn't sting your nose as much when you put it up, you put your nose up close to this. Like in this one it does, but like I said, it's also a lot, it's also a lot stronger on the aromas. They're a lot more like vivid, but they both smell good. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste this one first. So I'm gonna say on the mouthfeel on this tequila is silky. You do get a little bit of like a very light spice. It fades off quickly. There is a lot of wine influences on this, and when I'm picking up on the taste, I'm definitely picking up, the grapes. I'm picking up tons of that cinnamon that I mentioned. I think the cinnamon's strong on the nose, and it's also very strong on the taste. But it's also like fruity. I feel like it gets like a little like a little bit of a better aftertaste on this one. Maybe, well, I'm definitely getting like, you know, a minerality as well with it. I think maybe there's even like a little bit of a, let's say, maybe like like a peach or something, that I'm also picking up in there. And oh shit, that's prunes. God damn. But it smells good as part of the Cascanes. So anyways, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm picking up on this one. You know, it's not bad, but it's not great. That shit sucks. I just spilled probably half my glass on this, you know, so at least the blanket's gonna smell good, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm gonna say that Cascanes, it's really creamy, buttery. You know, it's a really good tequila. I'm definitely gonna say that the Cascanes taste better. That's my personal opinion, because I feel that, you know, I feel like on this one, even though I haven't tried a Blanco on either one of these, you know, and I feel like this Blanco, the Blanco on this one, for sure is probably going to have a lot of cinnamon. It's going to be one of those type of Blancos. This one, I feel, you know, based on some of the aromas and flavors that I've got, that it's going to be one of those ones where, you know, you're going to get like some anise, some grassy notes, you know, it's more earthy, peppery, you know, and I think it just comes down to maybe perhaps what you like, but I'm gonna say that the Cascanes, in my personal opinion, is the winner here. You know, something that's 50% alcohol by volume compared to this. This one goes down a lot smoother, even on the aromas. You know, it's just a lot more clear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot more. It's just a lot nicer. You know. So I'm just gonna say that, you know, as far as this tequila goes, so this is basically, I'm gonna say this is like 65. This is like 100 to 110 bucks. You know, some places a little bit higher. So we're looking at about 35 to 45 bucks difference on these two tequilas, and I think I would rather pay, those $35-$40 for 100 proof, and for this product here, even though I still believe it's a lot of the products are overpriced, I really like this one, so definitely gonna be recommend this. I still recommend this one, and as far as this one goes, I'm gonna say that it's not bad. It's all right, I would say I would go with honestly, I'm thinking 83 on this tequila, So 83 on this one, 88 on this one. I definitely recommend the Cascanes. Like I said, this is the second batch, and this one, I'm not gonna recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll like it if you like more of a, like I said, a little bit more musky, a lot of cinnamon. That's what I caught a lot of this was, like a lot of cinnamon. They're both fruity. I mean, they're both they're both good tequilas, but this one's just a lot better. You know what I'm saying? This one, like I said, it's all right. It's not horrible, but that's just my personal opinion. So if you guys have tried this or are looking to try it, if you do try it, I mean, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think. And salute.